Greetings. This is Body-Culinary, giving folks a quick shout out and just something I just wanted to address very quickly. First of all, I hope everyone's day is off to a great start this early day. And I just wanted to address internet etiquette, home training, and respect, in our communications. So for some reason, it's not a negative thing, but my internet, my inbox is being flooded. It's I'm actually even curious as to why. I'm a very simple person, but my inbox is being flooded. Like in the last couple, 12, then 20, then 100, then 600, from all different types of folks. Folks from Florida, some from Brooklyn. I'm originally from the States. Shout out to my folks in Brooklyn, and some folks in the Middle East, and lots of my conscious Rasta brethren, and just all kind of folks. Then 600, then more. So I have to say, it makes me a little bit uncomfortable. So all that I just really want to express, especially to the men folk out there, when we are approaching people on the internet, please understand, people have fake pictures and avatars. This is the internet. We are in a day and time where there's so much scamming and predators. What I am here on the planet for is I love fruits and vegetables. I love plants. I love gardening. I'm not going to pull the whole thing. I have a nice machete here, which I'm very proficient in using. I love body movement. I love martial arts. I like natural things. I'm a natural woman. I'm not out here half naked. I'm fully clothed. My backside is covered. I am a mother, right? So I just want to express, because I do understand that many of us have not received, and this is not to be insulting home training and etiquette for how to approach a woman. Some people, and especially on the internet, some people may have never had a father or to school them on how to approach a woman, how to dance with a woman, what you do and what you don't do. So many of us now are being schooled by social media and by the computer and by what sells. So sex today and intimate relations is like blowing your nose in tissue. And I, for one, I'm here for fruits and vegetables and gardening and health and clear skin. I'm a mother, I'm a woman, I'm a natural woman. I'm not a cheap woman. I'm not a low budget woman. That goes without saying. We don't know people just by looking on the internet. We are definitely in a time of scamming, predators. It's said that now 75,000 chocolate women, African American women, are missing in the United States. So I'm just really requesting that brothers and men folk have a degree of sensitivity. I've had several men reach out to me in the DMs to have a personal conversation. I don't know you. It's not to be insulting. These are you're strangers online. I don't know you. And my priority number one is feeling safe and protected. So I invite you folks, especially you men folks, to know that what is attractive is respect. If I look at people's pages, but I've been flooded with so much, again, I don't know why. I have my real sacred breasts. I have my natural body parts, my teeth. I don't bleach them. I use baking soda. I'm not a cheap woman, but I'm a natural woman. And, I enjoy it. This is my own hair. There's no makeup, no nothing. I'm simple. There are plenty of options to choose from. If folks want to, if they have other kinds of agendas. But I'm here for fruits, vegetables to inspire. I'm not here to convert anyone to quote unquote veganism or whatever. I'm more interested in character. And also Facebook and YouTube and these things are used to connect, to share information, and definitely for education. I understand many people may be lonely and looking for somebody to connect to, but I'm not really respectfully looking to have personal conversations with people in my inbox. I really ask people to respect that. Body-Culinary is my vision to just my personal, simple offering, what I come on here to do is fruits and vegetables and movement in a way that we can enjoy to celebrate the skin that we're in and our culture. All are welcome here. I don't own social media or these platforms. I'm just using it as a medium to share. If somebody would like business, they are welcome to go to my website. Again, these are things in terms of etiquette and maturity. And I just don't think these things are being addressed. When I see grown adult males, especially older males who pay rent, have homes, pay for cars. If you go to a doctor, there's a way that you approach a doctor. Or I've worked as a personal trainer and a chef for many years. If you want a service, then you go professionally and you go to the website. If you want consultations and things like that, I have books that are out that you can download, so this is my personal space. So I really want to express to men folk, it is critical that women feel safe. When women are younger, in the younger years, maybe like in the teens and the 20s, to be quite honest, we're moving and we're naive, at that age. I'm not at a stage of that kind of naivety. I was very naive when I was younger. So I'm a mature woman that can think for myself. I'm not looking for somebody to save me and help me take the, chemicals out of my hair and all of that. I'm here to share fruits, vegetables, and gardening in my own little way, my own contribution. So I really invite and ask that people be very respectful and be very mindful that it is a priority for women to feel safe. And for those that are looking to engage, and find folks out there, I don't know what y'all can create, but for women to feel safe and respected and protected is number one. That's not by trying to have personal conversations that are not visible inside folks' messages, because maybe you can't see it, but to get hit with like 600, I get business and all of that, but my number one priority is my safety and the safety of my family. I'm a fully mature grown adult woman. I work to keep myself physically fit. I'm well prepared with all the femininity in the world to protect myself and my family. And I'm all about consequences, legal, financial, and physical. And I think it's very important for the men folks out there that we raise our daughters with this awareness. And this will help us bring some kind of order back into our dealings and our relationships with people. Because quite often, if you saw my father here, then you would deal with me a certain kind of way. And these may be things that, are habitual that people are not thinking about. But safety is number one. And then, if common sense also. If someone sees, and no offense, I'm not here to tell anybody what to do, but if you have a whole bunch of women half naked that look like, no offense, I'm not knocking sex workers or what people's personal choices, but I know for me, if I see women being degraded on your page, immediate delete. It's just not for me. I don't recommend it for young women. I'm a woman that the only time you would catch me with something maybe that's uncovered, perhaps if I'm doing some kind of physical activity or sprinting or some deep kind of yoga. And then, I'm a mature woman. I don't feel very... Can you all hear me? I'm talking and talking. No time. Can you hear me now? Maybe my mic is not working. Okay, let me know if you can hear me, because I've been talking for a while now. Now I see that this is off. Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. So, all of that, and my microphone is not working. So all of that, I came on to share this morning. I have to start all over. I came online to express that in the last couple of days, my inbox has been flooded. Start off with 12, and then 20, and then 30, and then 60, and then several hundred, 600 and more friend requests on Facebook. And when I'm putting stuff on Facebook, it's for business, and it's also as an offering of education for folks around anything around fruits, vegetables, growing food, gardening or movement. I'm a professional chef, personal trainer that likes to eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Simple, natural woman, and also likes gardening. So I don't know what video people are watching. Some people are saying that I'm coming up in their news feed, but I wanted to address internet etiquette. And respect in our communications and home training. I do understand that many of us have not been raised with a mother or a father, or maybe sometimes even if those people are around, mature adults,
to guide us and counsel us in terms of how to deal with each other respectfully, how to approach, a woman, if a woman is not interested in you, how to dance with a woman, how not to touch. There's so many things we haven't been trained in, and this has been said in full respect, that I just really ask that people be sensitive, especially the men folk, to the fact that this is the internet. Most of the time you have a little picture. Can you hear? Okay, great. Most of the time there's a little picture or an avatar of who somebody's face is. And you really don't know who people are. There's an extreme amount of predatory activity, which is at a fever pitch. Said that now 75,000 African American women are missing in the United States. That's not even global. And whether we want to acknowledge it or not, popular culture with our popular music, especially with rap music, is highly degrading to women. And we even find there are some women that are also degrading in the behavior to women, that is just as disrespectful, that looks, violent. It's a rape culture. That's not what we want to focus on, but that's the reality. So I'm just requesting, because I put the information out there through vegetables, gardening, movement. I put it out there as an offering and a share. But I just ask that men folks be very considerate and consider how a woman or how your daughter would feel if you had a mature woman feels about getting almost a 1,000 messages. I can't even keep up with them. And I'm only here. I'm not obligated to anyone. I don't owe anybody anything except my elders and my ancestors. And I'm cool, in that department. I'm here to garden, and I'm very good with a machete. I love martial arts. I'm a woman that feels very feminine when it comes to protecting myself and my family. That's one of the reasons that I keep myself physically fit, and I invite other women to do so as well. So just that folks are sensitive to respect when it comes to our dealings, and that is very important for women to feel safe and protected. What is attractive for those men folks that whatever their particular agendas are is protection and respect, not control. And again, I'm putting out information about fruits, and vegetables. I'm fully clothed. My backside is not out. You might find me if I was out doing some exercise or some sprinting and some exercise clothing. But I don't feel needy. I don't feel desperate for somebody to help me get my diet together, or that's not what I'm here for. Fruits and vegetables and gardening. So I really just ask that folks be mindful, especially the men folks, that what is attractive to a woman is someone that has some self-discipline and has their appetites intact and has a focus on having order and discipline in their life. So I get it, and I so appreciate my Rasta brethren who have been some of the most respectful. But I will also say to even some of the younger men that have been coming in DM, this is the internet, this is so random. If you have pictures online of women that appear to be degraded, with the porn, alcohol, just all kinds of stuff, that for me, as a woman, that's an immediate delete. It is so unattractive. It feels so unsafe. I don't want that for my nieces. I don't want that for the daughters in my community, the other daughters that have not come through my womb. That's not what I want for, our daughters. So folks coming from the different, I don't care what labels you call yourself, whether you're Rasta or you're Israelite or you're this or that. I'm not into any cults. I'm not, have a very keen eye. I'm a mature woman. I can think for myself. So I see folks coming way across 125th Street, because I wouldn't trade my wisdom for anything. So I just encourage men folks to be very sensitive when you're approaching women on the internet. If you're approaching for business, you're welcome to go over to my professional website if you want consultations, if you wanted an oil change, if you wanted a surgeon, if you wanted a personal trainer. There's a way you would approach them for their services. I'm a natural woman, but I'm not a cheap woman. So I'm saying, and I have two beautiful things here. One inspired by the beautiful Salkis Re, a pennant which I shine daily, which says ugly on it. It has a whole philosophy. And Afro. Those are two things that are very, very important to me as a solarized, melanated chocolate presence. I really enjoy the skin that I'm in. I can relate respectfully to other people and their gifts and their features. I'm very comfortable with myself. And it's, I know some folks are going to say, some especially men folks, why would you put ugly? This is a charm, which I love, so that I'm at the age of a stage of life of wisdom, where sweet words are great, but sweet words don't necessarily, and quite often don't relate to action. So what is attractive is responsibility and discipline and order when somebody is approaching. So I just say this is not an insult. Hopefully this is not insulting to the men folks. Please be aware that safety is number one. I prioritize my safety and self-care. So it's another one of the many reasons why I consume fruits, vegetables, seeds, and nuts for my own self-care. For me, consistently, it's a lifestyle. I'm not here to convert anybody into any diets or any religions or any camps for anyone to join. None of that. I'm just simple. I live a simple, good life and a very wealthy life. Because life is good when you're healthy. I love gardening again. I love martial arts, and I know how to use a machete very well in the garden wherever I need to use it. So please be mindful of etiquette and respect. And some people may not even be thinking of it, but when you're jumping in somebody's messages, and it can make women feel uncomfortable. Can you imagine if your young daughter and was outside and 600 men approached her? So I'm very appreciative that people are enjoying the content. I think it's amazing, but it's shocking. But just some of it is like, the women, men, but it's like now it's like I don't know what's going viral. I don't know, but it's about 600, almost like 1,000 plus, all at one time, and it was, just a little bit. It's very interesting. But just so you understand, home training is important. If you haven't received it, please educate yourself. The internet is full of videos on communication skills, anger management skills, how to approach a woman. If you're rejected, that's a fact of life. We're rejected in business. In life, these are facts of life, and some of us are very, very sensitive. But again, I don't know people on the internet. So I'm here for fruits, vegetables, and movement. I'm a simple woman, I'm a mature woman. I am a mother, and I'm a fierce delicate, but also a fierce protector. So I just say that, hey, greetings, indeed, my folks. So I do appreciate, I just want to say I really appreciate the respect, especially shown by the Rasta brethren and also the mature men folks out there. I'm not looking for a savior, or any of that. But again, because I like fruits and vegetables, I'm more natural. I'm not a cheap woman. So there's a way to approach women. And some folks maybe stop and just check what your intentions are. If you want a consultation or any of that, just like you do with any other professional, you go over to the website and you can deal that way where it's seen. You wouldn't go with a doctor into a back room, hopefully. So respect, responsibility, home training is so critical. Please be aware you have daughters, you have sisters. If you have all kinds of degraded pictures, that's a delete. I do not want to communicate with men in my messages from the Middle East and overseas. It's a predatory environment. Please understand and be sensitive to that. And I thank you in advance for your respect. With that being said, create a great day. Feel free to check out the gardening and the fitness videos that I put out also with my sister on Instagram, also on the Body-Culinary YouTube channel. The video we just did yesterday was on seasonal depression and how a lot of folks feel, how that contributes to overeating and overspending, how a lot of our choices really impact, us and contribute to depression. And as well, as it's starting to have more conversations, open conversations around mental health and depression. And it's something very new. We're now starting to see the beginning. A lot of our men folks have conversations around mental illness and depression. And rightfully so, many of us are concerned about not wanting to be medicated. So that was the video that we did yesterday on the Black Raw Vegan, Raw Vegan Food and Fitness page that is on Facebook. So we can make a positive use of the internet for education and sharing information. For all of those thousands of men folks that have come out of nowhere, I'm sure you have mothers, and sisters and daughters if you're going to use the information for them, that would be wonderful. Because when those women are healthy, then you're going to get treated better when they're more encouraged to have fruits and vegetables and fitness. If we just really use, just be strategic in a positive way. How do you motivate and inspire your partner and the women around you to eat better? That's been an ongoing experiment of mine for years. Rather than trying to fight people and push labels down people's throats, I have found I've gotten more results working with clients on not pushing labels, right? You get more flies with honey. So, for example, as I always talk about my grandma Lou, serve beautiful food and walk away. And also, if you're an example and if you're loving your lifestyle, it becomes much more attractive. So this whole living foods in the hood with menus to fit your budget, it's not a recipe book, but if you really want to shorten your learning curve around making better food choices and living plant-based, which I've done for many years, that's available on the website. Natural beauty, no products. If you'd like to get that to a woman or a girl, in your family, I have very fine Afro textured hair, which is the hair that many women say that they hate. That's also on the website. If you're going to be traveling in Central America, we are having a wonderful retreat, and it's not many people that we're taking, and that's going to be fantastic. It's going to be whole living foods, hikes, going to the waterfalls, going to the sacred Mayan sites. It's not too many people that we can take on that retreat, and that's all the way in 2020. So that folks, they want to do that, that's what we have to offer, right? So do check that out. The African dance and Afro soul fitness, because I am a lover of Brazilian house music and soul music, is on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. and Afro Soul Flow Yoga is on Fridays at 6 p.m. So those are the things that I have to offer. The personal conversations, I'm not open to that stuff. So with the greatest love and respect, I ask men folks, for me and also for those women and girls in your life, understand safety, a protection, not control, but a protector and responsible providers. If you're seeking it, that's what's attractive, but not in the direct messaging. So folks, create a great day on purpose and enjoy the content. Do check out the Sister Butterfly and Sister Monkey Learn to Eat Better puppet series, which is on the Body-Culinary YouTube channel. Check out the seasonal depression video that's on the Raw Vegan, the Black Raw Vegan Food and Fitness channel. And see you soon.
So everybody can grow something.